Welcome once again to Lehto's Law. Here's Steve Lehto.
Both Andrew and Mike sent me the story, and Andrew said something to the effect of, this is one where it looks like they're trying to compete with The Onion because it's so bizarre, but apparently it's true. Former school official accused of embezzling $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. See, that story wasn't a good story until the of chicken wings was added, right? People stealing or embezzling money, that's nothing new. That barely make the news, barely. But a school official who's accused of embezzling $1.5 million worth of chicken wings, now that makes news, okay? So, like I said, CBS News reports this. A former official in a school district in the Chicago suburb of Harvey is accused in a bizarre scheme involving more than $1 million worth of stolen chicken wings. And I'm here to tell you, I'm going to ruin it for you because you're going to be waiting to hear me explain what they're doing with the wings. We don't know. That's what's so bizarre about this. Okay, number one, it's $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. And two, we don't know where they went. Okay, that's the crazy part. The woman who did this allegedly is the former director of food services at a Harvey school district. The Cook County State's Attorney's Office alleges that she launched an embezzlement scheme that resulted in the theft of wings worth more than $1.5 million of taxpayer money. The alleged scheme began during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic when schools were closed on state order and replaced by virtual learning. Despite the fact that the children were learning remotely, the school district was still providing meals for pickup, according to the state's attorney's office. You can't do lunch remotely, okay? So you can't push the food through the screen. From July 2020 until February 2022, the woman placed hundreds of unauthorized orders for food items, including 11,000 cases of chicken wings, for which the district was billed more than $1.5 million. This is all through the school district vendor Gordon Food Service, and they're not alleged to have done anything wrong, okay? So they're just simply a party to this story. The purchases were made separately from the legitimate orders made by the school district. So the school district's ordering its own food, and this person's ordering more food, saying, yeah, it's for the school district. The 11,000 cases of chicken wings are for the school district. The food service company believed all the purchases were authorized and billed the district for everything. The district paid the full bills, according to prosecutors, including the ones for the unauthorized purchase of the wings. But in January 2022, the district business manager conducted a routine mid-year audit. It's always those routine mid-year audits that catch you. So that person discovered the food service department was more than $300,000 over its annual budget, with the school year only about half over. So they had already blown the budget, and they're only halfway through the year. A closer review uncovered individual invoices signed by this woman for absurd quantities of chicken wings. Surveillance video also showed her coming to the Gordon Food Service pickup to get the food orders and then leaving with them in a district cargo van. So she was actually using one of the school's vehicles, according to these allegations. But the food was never brought to the school or the students, so no one knows where they went. 11,000 cases of chicken wings. Prosecutors said it wasn't clear what she did with the chicken wings. I warned you at the top. Right now, there's some people going, wait, we don't know. We don't know. I'm sorry. We don't always get to find these things out. It's one of the sad parts about life is sometimes we're disappointed. And right now, I understand this story is disappointing you the same way it's disappointing me. I wish we knew. I do. The school district doesn't even serve chicken wings. The first time I read this story, I did a spit take on that. The school district doesn't even serve chicken wings. Why? Primarily because they contain bones. And so the school is concerned that someone eating a chicken wing, a child, might accidentally swallow a chicken bone, which wouldn't be good. So they don't serve chicken wings. So you can't even make the argument, as much as you'd like to, that maybe she thought she was helping out by, no, the school doesn't even serve those. So the district interim superintendent issued a statement saying the district cannot comment at this time because of an ongoing investigation. However, we are fully cooperating with the authorities regarding this matter. 11,000 cases of chicken wings, grand total of more than $1.5 million. They were ordered by somebody saying this is for the school district. They were picked up by somebody in a school district vehicle, and then they disappeared. To where? The black market? Does she know somebody who really, really, really likes chicken wings? Or were these chicken wings, this is the most obvious guess, winding up at some restaurants that sell chicken wings who are buying them from somebody who says, hey, look, I can get these things really cheap, and they're coming straight from a recognized food service source. That's possibly what's happening, but still $1.5 million worth? So it seems to me that they should be able to poke around a little bit and figure this out, where these chicken wings went. But I've heard of people stealing stuff from work before. And quite often it's something that they use elsewhere. So obviously you steal money, you can use that anywhere. But I'm talking about people who steal supplies, right? Or things like that. And so if you worked in a factory that, used paint, and you wanted to paint something at home with the same kind of paint, you go, hey, this factory's got, hundreds of gallons of paint. Are they going to miss 1 gallon of paint? And that kind of thought process does cause some people to say, hey, I think I'll just grab this and take it home, and no one catches me, it's fine. But when you hear about 11,000 cases of chicken wings, and they're large cases because those 11,000 cases totaled out to be $1.5 million worth, apparently. Those have got to be some pretty big cases. Now, it wouldn't be that she'd go and pick up one case, I presume, because that would have been 11,000 trips. So I'm suspecting there's more like she'd go by and pick up a whole bunch of cases. And even then, where are they going? And so this, like I said, if they subpoena bank records and things like that, I bet they can figure this stuff out. But it is baffling. It is utterly, absolutely baffling. And again, I have no idea other than if she knew somebody who owned a place that sold wings and said, hey, I can get you wings real cheap. I've got a friend. I know somebody in the wing business. But still, to then, in essence, fence the 11,000 cases of chicken wings. And ironically, just seems so to me, I don't like chicken wings. I never did. I mean, I like chicken. I'll eat the chicken tenders, but I've never cared for chicken wings. Too much work. Now, I know people out there who love chicken wings. I understand that. I just never have. So the story, like I said, I might be missing something because I'm not so into chicken wings. Maybe there is some other use for them, but I can't imagine what it is. But I do know there are bars and some restaurants that emphasize and focus on chicken wings. I understand that. So maybe she had a connection who knew somebody who had a chain of chicken wing restaurants. But then again, this is also happening during COVID. So a lot of those restaurants might not have been open, which makes it even weirder. It's even weirder. So I don't know. I got to tell you something. Some of you may have noticed I've got a Band-Aid on my finger. I've got these license plates behind me, and there's a license plate back here, and I don't want to tell you which one it is, but it's the one from North Carolina that's been annoying me. Now, not the license plate itself so much, but all those license plates are stuck to the wall with double-sided tape. I put them all up over time, but they've been there for a long time. For whatever reason, there was another license plate up there, which right now is over here. It's the New York license plate, that kept slipping down. The tape wouldn't hold it in place. Well, that license plate's a little bit bent up because of the fact that it is an actual real plate that spent time on a car for several years in New York City. So I thought, okay, the plate's slipping because it's bent. So I took it down and I went through that stack of plates and found the straightest, cleanest, newest plate I could find, and it's the North Carolina plate. Put double-sided tape on it, very, very carefully, stuck it to the wall. Come in here the next day, it's slipped down. Now, the plate next to it hasn't moved in months. The other plate, fine. For whatever reason, that spot appears to be cursed. So I pull the plate off the wall, peel the sticky tape off the back. It's duct tape. I'm using just a big roll of duct tape. And I put another piece on there and very, very carefully put it in place and hold it there. And I'm holding a thing. Maybe I need to really push on this to really just hold it. And then I let go of it. I'm fine. And I did my show on mymytv.com. Show's over. I stand up, turn around. It slipped. And so I pull it off the wall, grab the duct tape off, grab the roll of duct tape, put another piece on there. And I said, don't make me get the better tape, because I have a roll of black duct tape made by a different company that is much stickier and much sturdier. And I said, don't make me get that. As I was putting it up on the wall, my finger got cut, like a paper cut, but on the edge of the license plate. It was deep and it hurt like a... And so when I left, I made a mental note, bring that tape to the studio tomorrow. We're not going through this again. So I walk into the studio with the roll of black tape. Guess what? That plate hasn't moved. It's not because I put it upright. It's because I threatened it. I said I was going to bring in the black duct tape. Don't make me do that. And it understands. It understands. So these are the travails that I go through. Shooting 2 videos a day. But again, we don't know what happened to the 11,000 cases of chicken wings. So if you have any ideas, put them below. Others will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Lehto's Law. Look on every highway exit as being an entrance somewhere else.